Our verse today comes from Psalms, Psalm 98, 7 verses 7 to 9, as we are exploring our theme of creation this week. And it says this: "Let the sea resound and everything in it, the world and all who live in it. Let the rivers clap their hands, and let the mountains sing together for joy. Let them sing before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. He will judge the world in righteousness and the peoples with equity." As I've been reflecting on these verses and our theme of creation, it seems to me that there is really good news here. There's good news because God has been deeply, deeply involved with creation, obviously, as creator, but even now, and his creation is deeply tied up with God. The creation responds to God. We have a special part in that. We are given voices, and we can give voice to creation in a special way of worship. But all of creation responds to God, and He is really, really deeply involved with it still. And creation wants to praise God. And more than that, creation cries out with us for God's just rule. When it talks about the Lord coming to judge the earth here, it's talking about it in a way that would be associated with kings, that there would be a rule of a king who would bring about justice. So this is not that sort of God saying, you've done well and you've done badly, and that hill, yes, very good, and that tree, very bad. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is creation longs for just rule and for God's rule. And therefore, God is still deeply involved with his creation, and that's hopeful. There's a hopefulness to this, that God has not abandoned his creation, he has not abandoned us. And so when we see and explore and experience creation in whatever way that is, we can be reminded that God's rule is coming, has come, and will come fully, and therefore there is hope. And so today, let's hang on to that hope.